I'm going to say this and then I ain't going to say nothing else. Y'all, I have something deep to talk to y'all about. Now, about a month and a half ago, I was heading to my car, and I tripped over there was an unleveled piece of cement down the walkway, and I tripped over it. But I didn't fall on the cement. I was curving anyway, so I fell in the grass because I was getting ready to walk in the grass to head towards my truck. And so I fell. I tripped over the cement, but I fell, thank God, in the grass. And, I scarred up my knees or whatever. And, just got myself together and went on and did whatever I needed to do. I, of course, checked myself, made sure I wasn't, too bad off, or, I was walking and doing all right. So I went on and with my day. So then it wasn't about 3 weeks later, I was going upstairs to the bathroom. And I kept the lights off because I didn't want to disturb my granddaughter. So as I was coming back down the stairs, I kept the lights off. The lights were still off. And I was trying to peep, and I was trying to make sure I held on to the banister because I really couldn't see. And so, y'all, doggone if I ain't miss a step. I missed a step and fell down the doggone steps. And I hit my face, my jaw, because the couch faces, because it's a tri-level home, so the couch the back of the couch, I was facing the back of the couch. So as I was tumbling down the steps, I hit my face on the back of the couch. So, and thank God, when I did fall, we used to have a glass table right there behind the couch, and thank God that glass table wasn't there anymore. So anyway, I hit my face, and I got up and got myself together, and of course I damaged my little knees or whatever. Hit my knees. I ain't say I damaged them. Devil is a liar. But I hit my knees, and my feelings was hurt, of course. But I got on up, checked myself, and thank God I was okay. But it shook me up now. So this was about 3 weeks ago. So the first fall was about 3 weeks before the second fall. So yesterday, I was in here and I was talking to God because I was thinking about those falls. And I was in here and I was talking to God, and then it hit me, y'all. I said, you know what? As I think about it, when I fell, I don't recall the fall. All I recall is getting back up. All I recall is after the impact. I said, So it got me to thinking. I said, come to think about it, that's how it is with any trauma I've ever suffered. All I can recall is after the impact. So I asked God, I said, now God, what does that mean? Plain as day in my spirit, God said to me, that's because you faint. That's because I make you black out. Any impact that happens to you, you black out. So I want y'all to think about this for a minute. Any impact that has ever happened to you, any trauma that you've ever suffered, from falling, from getting in a car wreck, from any abusive situations, and you got hit and hit the floor or whatever, any impact, any trauma you've ever suffered, guess what? I bet you any amount of money you do not remember the process of falling. You didn't remember anything until after the impact. And the reason being is because God protects you. God, you faint, you black out during the process. And then you come to, boom, after the impact. After the impact, you come to and you're like, oh, I fell. Or you're like, oh, I just got in an accident. I guarantee you, think about this, y'all, for a minute. Any impact you've ever been in, any fall you've ever had, guess what? God protects you during the process. He protects you during the process. And I'm not sure why he protects us during the process. Because I think either you're going to wake up one or two ways. You're going to wake up after the impact and say, oh, I fell. Or you may not wake up at all. But that is his beautiful way, yet another thing that he does for us, another protective mechanism that God has for us. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the times that you've fallen and the fact that you don't remember the fall. You just remember after the impact. That's when, after you come to. That thing hit me like a ton of bricks. And when I talked to him about it and got confirmation, I was like, God, you all right. You are all right. That cures me of being afraid of riding in a plane. That cures me of my fear of riding in a train or any type of crazy travel other than the car. That cures you right there. That's your cure right there. So I thought about that, and I thought I wanted to share that with you all. And just kind of tell me what you think in the comments. I'm sure you're going to agree. You don't remember the fall. You just remember everything after the fall. Y'all have an amazing day.